Tell me not, bro, she's been driving stick for 2 days. PlainSimple. It is a new video, but it's not a new day. But that thing behind us I was telling you guys about last video would be this, and it is E90 335i, and it's got some goodies to it, but the best part about this is it's not exactly my car, it's hers. As in her, that would be Irene. She knows how to drive stick. She's never had a stick car, but I'm slowly teaching her in this. It's got a twin disc clutch in it, so it's tricky, but she's doing good. It's a full bolt-on, got index 12 injectors, full ATM exhaust, and basically the only thing it's missing is upgraded turbos and inlets and outlets. It's a genuine rear-wheel drive as well, but this is the best part. We got peanut butter guts with a carbon wheel and a 6-speed. For anyone that knows N54s, they're hard to come by in low miles, and especially an E90 LCI at that. And this one's got 80 original 1,000. So, pretty good come up for Irene. Not too bad, not too bad.
Not too bad.
We flew to New Jersey, and we drove this about 4.5 hours home through a rainstorm and have not lost it yet. So now's the time to do that.
Look who just showed up, the legend himself.
The stock C63.
Yeah, the stock C63. Peabody's slowest car.
I know, right? Peabody's slowest car. Kept up with a 750 horsepower muscle.
Yeah, you definitely have to put those videos in here.
One scene where I actually pulled him for so long and he actually caught up at like 140. Some people say you can take the W, but I say like...
I think it did. Either way, that was a good race. That was a really good race.
Alright, so the bumper on the 335 was not sitting right with me and my OCD was kind of going crazy. So yesterday I had taken the bolts out that the guy put in before and I had done my own, got it set up a lot better. But it pushed the fender liner onto the wheel and it started rubbing really bad and it started popping out a bit again. So now I'm gonna raise the car. Honestly, still drives good. It doesn't rub as bad, but now I know when it's hitting the fender liner that it's pushing the bumper out. Before, I'm sure that's why it fell out in the first place. So we're gonna stop that from happening. And I've never raised coilovers before, and I just did some weird tape measurement to see if it came out right. But let's see how this goes. I can't tell how much that did. Wait, do the finger thing again. See, do the finger thing again.
Yeah, so how I was testing was literally just sticking my finger in there and...
Came to find out today that at one point this car was lime green, like neon lime green. Door sills weren't done either, so like it was lime green and then you opened it and it's Monaco blue on peanut butter, so it just looks stupid. And it had over fenders on it. Whatever. It looks much better like this, let me tell you that.
Yeah, it does look a lot better like this.
It's just clean.
But you can tell where the fenders were attached.
See, but
recently.
I can't tell if that or if that was a reflector, because wait, like...
Oh yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? That seems low for it to be the fender, like for it to be an over fender.
That is true.
You can see lime green in a few spots around the car.
Kind of see it right there a little bit.
Right there, that's lime green, all right there. All right, so got all this for about 1/4 inch of the car to be raised. You never know, that 1/4 inch might make a big difference though, gay. You guys' first time in the E90, and it's Irene's first time showcasing her manual skills. Nah, he's not recording. See, not bad, yeah. Tell me not. So she's been driving stick for 2 days. Tell me not. And then you want to see something that's funny. So our iPad mount, I had to make my own. That's an old license plate that I bent in, and I put a bunch of magnets on it. But look how many. That thing's not going nowhere. Get all our gauges up there, nice and pretty. But it's kind of fun. Irene's driving a 500 horsepower E30 friggin' E90 54. She's slapping gears in it. We out.
Yeah, we out. Let's hear this thing.
It's got cold start delete, so it's kind of quiet.
Not you, Steve-O.
So Trev's inside. I'm trying to figure out how to use this camera. We're just sitting here pumping gas, and this person crashed, and there was 2 stadies here. Oh yep, stadies are busting out now. Damn, that's not good. That's an L for them. But on the bright side, E is going in. We got 3 more guys. Here, you take over. I have no idea how to work this damn thing. But yeah.
They're telling me there's a little car accident over here.
Yeah, so this car backed into that car that just parked over there. Nah, it looks cool. We're just being nosy. It looks fine. But I think we should be on the money E30, maybe E31, somewhere around that area. She's all filled up. We are out to El Jefe's to grab some food, and then we're doing dragging runs. Just missed.
I know. How did I miss a f***ing car accident? What?
Look over the cop just goes, oh.
Oh, that's why he had the clipboard in his hand. And now they're all probably looking at Kai.
Nothing to see here.
They're like, ah. Look, it's the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Thanks El Jefe's for another amazing meal. 10 out of 10. And now we're going to do some draggy runs.
What is this guy? Is this traffic, bub? No, this guy's just a meatball. You guys might be wondering why we're standing in a dark parking lot at Stop and Shop in Malden right now. We brought the MR2 sitting next to the E90, and I think today's the day it's finally gone. I was just kind of looking around on Facebook, scouring as I normally do, looking for stuff to trade, buy, sell, whatever I can, right? I get on there and come across an FRS. That's the first thing that pops up on my page, and it's an FRS that I actually had tried to buy before, about like, say, a year and a half ago when I first got my license back. Some dude bought it right from underneath me, and it was this guy. So I offered him the MR2, and he said deal. So now, 30-40 minutes later, we end up here. We're waiting for him to pull up, and I am excited because I'm telling you, this thing's sexy. It's a 2013, but it's got 24,000 miles on it, original. But just wait, the mods is what makes it. It's not boosted, so whatever, but everything else, like, it's properly done. I can't wait to see this thing actually in person finally. It's from New York when I was looking at it. The first dude had it in New York, and then sold it to this dude in Revere, and now he's meeting us here. All right, he's here. That's him over here. That's him pulling over here right now. Oh, I got a huge smile on my face. I can't even talk right now. Woo. I love this thing, bro. Let's go. For all of you that don't know, I had an FRS as my first cool car, I should say, and I've been dying to get back into one. Just wait till you see it up close. Wait till you see how tilted this thing is.
Yeah, that was actually literally probably one of our first photo shoots too.
Yeah, it was in
FRS
Maryland,
in
actually.
Maryland.
I got a picture in my room above my bed. It's a huge picture of my FRS on 54th?
Yeah, I think it was 54th, yeah.
What up, brother?
You might go over there.
You want me to go over there?
Because I'm meeting my friends over there.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
Let's go give this kid an MR2, eh?
What's your reason for selling?
What? I just want something else. I actually want a M2.
An M2?
Yeah.
M2s are fun. MR2. You haven't put many miles on it, right?
24,000 something. Right?
24,000, yeah. That looks good. Yeah, this is the pretty part, huh? It's all ready. Damn, the only thing this thing's missing is a turbo kit, huh?
Facts.
Oh wait, is this carbon? This is carbon. No?
Stop.
It is stop?
It's aluminum.
Aluminum, yeah.
Could potentially be the MR2's final moments in our hands.
Well, that's faded. We're gonna have to figure something out for that guy.
I'll just call it.
That got broken.
Well,
Alright, so we ended up doing the deal. Honestly, it's pretty sick. Only thing that's wrong is the bumper needs to go on a little better. I'm assuming this kid didn't know how to turn a wrench at all, so whatever, but we're gonna have to fix the bumper up, realign the front bumper a little bit, and then other than that, she's mint. But it is fully gutted. There's no carpets, nothing, no trunk carpets, literally nothing. IRP short shifter. It's got a bunch of fancy carbon all over the place. We're gonna get the bumper on. I wanna go whip it like actually dangling on the wheel now.
yeah, so it's supposed to have one of these quick releases in there. You can see there's obviously nothing in there now. So yeah, we need to figure out something for that.
Right here we got the FRS that we acquired last night. We were just driving it to Trevor's house to actually get the camera batteries, and we had the back bumper fly off. Then the whole bolt from under here came out, and this thing was flapping in the wind. So we got here, we got some epoxy, 2-in-1 epoxy. We're gonna try to glue it for now, just till we get it fixed right. We took the front bumper off before we came here, actually, because like we showed you last night, it was dangling on either side. So now we got the proper stuff to fix the fiberglass, and we're gonna reset the bumper on hopefully tomorrow, because we got to let all the epoxy set. We had Irene come save the day because we were pulled over on the side of the highway. We needed a washer to get the bumper back in. All right, so we are currently on the side of the road right now because the back bumper of the FRS decided to fly off because there was no washer right there. As you can see, there's one on this side. So yeah. We are pulled over on the side of the highway right now waiting for Irene to bring us a washer in the 335. That way we can get to Trevor's safely and go get the rest of the camera equipment. That's why I'm filming on an iPhone right now, but yeah. Not gonna lie, it still looks good, but yeah. We're pulled over on the side of 128 because we were just driving, we heard a noise, and we looked in the rearview mirror and we saw something flapping around. And we come out here to the bumper on the ground because if you can see, there's a little crack there now, which wasn't there before, but see, there's no washer around this bolt. It slipped out. There was nothing holding in that side, I guess, over here. You can see that's the washer we're missing, and oh wow, this one's loose too. Irene finally pulled up 20 minutes later when it's only 5 seconds from my house. It's okay though. We appreciate her, we love her. Hi, Swedish. Yep, so let's try to get this bumper on. Well, on as good as we can, I should say. Mix the epoxy, whatever you want to call it. Now let's get a nice glob of that shit on there, huh? And I'll actually tighten these bolts a little bit. That one right there. Fits nice. This Larry right there too. And then we'll send her back home, and then actually, I gotta drive this. Trevor's gonna drive this, so we're not gonna be able to film the ride home. But we are going to send this thing tonight. She's gonna go full sideways. I tested the e-brake. The e-brake works nice, to be honest. The door is shutting by itself. That's weird. But yeah. So look who just pulled up. How you doing, Adam? Hey.
That's so funny.
That thing sounds crazy, guy. The dude that had it originally was in New York. Yeah, there's a lot of bro, guess how many miles too? It's the best part. 24K. And it's a 13, so this thing's minty. So when we were taking the front bumper off, Trev kind of forgot to take the Allen key set out of the motor bay, and we just drove here and found it in the bay. So now we're trying to get it out. You got it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm on gate.
Oh.
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 Ow.
It is hot as balls in there too. You! Schmint.
Wow, that is hot.
We used that 2-in-1 glue and honestly worked pretty mint.
Yeah, that ain't
That settled within seconds. And so we're gonna go back to my house. May or may not put the bumper off before we go drift it, but we need to go drop that off and then we'll take this thing out and go film. So we made it back to my house. The bumper stayed on surprisingly well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess we'll keep it like that. If it ever happens again, we know what to do. We're gonna wipe this thing down real quick, and then before we put the bumper on, we're gonna go drift it for you guys, because I'm curious, he's curious, and I know you guys are curious, so we'll see what it does.
So I just gotta give this a good wipe down, because we honestly can't tell if this is
Coolant or salt.
Because
Kind of looks like salt.
Yeah. So you never know.
Where's the rest of that car?
In the garage. We had to take the bumper off because a little piece of it's broken, so we gotta fix it.
I like the car.
Yeah, me too. We just got this one last night. Yeah, but this one's fully gutted. If you look on the inside, there's literally no interior, it's just seats. Yeah.
Wow.
And then it's got a cool fold-up wheel. So now we're off to Mexico to go test this thing's drifting capabilities, so let's do it. By the way, traction light's on because there's actually no traction control button anymore, obviously, because this thing's gutted, so there's that. ABS is on because there's no clock spring, which also means that the this thing's violently loud. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to hear me when we're driving, so good luck. Ziad and Steve-O are here. They're I don't know whose car they're gonna take. They might be taking Steve-O's, yeah. As you can tell, this thing screams. Look at the short shit. Honestly, I like this a lot. It's really weird to get used to for like the first like 10 minutes, but it's crispy already. Yeah, so it's actually it's got an open flash tablet. It's got so it's stage 2, and there's no pops and bangs or nothing, but it's got unequal length headers, it's got a full titanium exhaust, we got a bunch of fancy carbon fiber everywhere, and yeah, it's slammed on its nuts. It's got some fancy Avid wheels on it. I don't think there's a seatbelt sensor plugged in somewhere, because that won't shut off no matter if we're buckled or not. Minty downshift gay. Word. And it's self-centering, that's pretty good. But yeah, that's the reverse button. This is how you put it in. That's reverse.
That's reverse.
Just a little quick. Alright, here's another problem, is this thing is absolutely fucking slammed. Luckily it has no front bumper on at the moment, but I do not know if it's gonna make it over these speed bumps, and we're gonna find out firsthand. Ooh, this is scary. Okay. Oh no, that's butter. Oh, that's a low one too, I think.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to wait a second.
Oh, not bad. I'll just drive on the side of the road.
Alright, yeah, that's fine.
Wow, these mirrors suck.
Yeah, these mirrors.
What's up, old timer? I'm a little low.
Alright, now we're gonna get a few pics.
And then we'll swing her.
Almost. That was good though. That was really good.
Yeah. Should probably get out of here on that note. Let's run that. That was. This thing goes f***ing mint.
Let's get out.
I'll meet you back at my crib.
Come back, guys.
That was not us, officer. Oh, you hear how sticky those tires are now?
Yeah.
Holy cow, dude, you wanna hold this for me?
So how was that?
Bro, this thing went good. This thing went real good. I hit second and then came swooping around. Alright, yeah, we're gonna actually put this. We're gonna put this thing to good use, definitely. After seeing that,
So you gotta see it from the outside, it looks sick.
we got a new light for the camera, so if you can see we're in pitch blackness, but you see me awesome. And we are actually gonna go try drifting that for us again because I have not drifted with the e-brake before and I kinda wanna learn how, so if I mess up, it's not my fault. Let's go give it a try though. My legs are still a little sore.
From that leg day, huh?
Yeah, a little leg day, bro.
Actually, not too bad. Until we start to move, then it'll start getting a little bit louder, but
Not too bad till you get the gas.
throttle bodies, wow.
This thing's a little too small for that big ass camera, holy crap. We are on our way to Maddie's to go meet up with Nico and Kyle because they want to come watch me try this. Hopefully I don't fail too bad. We're going to try our best to get some inside shots of it because it is dark and as good as that light is, it doesn't work from long distance, so we'll try our best though. Another shitty part about it being gutted is you hear a lot of little clinking and clanking and tings and tangs. You literally hear every piece of sand that hits the undercarriage of the car.
And damn me up, truck dog. But I'm looking like got me on camera.
Should I go beat the f out of it and drift it right in front of your face? And then sell it to 16.5 after. Let's give it a go. Try number one. That was close.
I don't know how that looks on camera. I was just holding on for dear life. Well, now his headlights are over there, so I don't think that went too well. Oh boy.
Blow it up. I don't know. It might be out of gas.
No, there's no way. This thing was on a full tank.
You know how we were drifting and the car died and you saw the little clip of us trying to start it earlier? Well, it's come to find out that this gas tank doesn't read as good as it should, and the gas light wasn't on, but it was a little bit below a quarter of a tank and it ran out of gas and we thought we blew the car up, and we went and put some gas in it. Ended up being fine, so that's why that happened. FRS is still good and it still wants to get a TAS beat, which we're debating right now on whether we go to Waltham or not to go drift. What do you guys think, huh?